Hey everyone! Lately walking into gun shops feels like trying to score concert tickets. Crowded, heated, and every handful of boxes has eyes on it. People aren't buying pretty things, they're buying tools. Tools they trust to work when it matters. Today, I'm breaking down the 10 pistols that are vanishing off shelves in 2025. And for each one, I'll tell you why people are choosing it, how they're carrying it, what to pair it with, and a few tips to get the most out of it. If you get value, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and let's get into it. Ruger Max 9, the underdog that keeps showing up. Think of the Max 9 as the pocket-sized workhorse. Ruger managed to squeeze a lot of real-world value into a budget micro-compact. Optics-ready slide, cold hammer-forged barrel, and a frame you can actually get a grip on. People buy this for two main reasons: price and practicality. It's cheap enough that adding a spare or two to a stash isn't painful, but it's also built well enough to be trusted daily. What it's best for: EDC on a budget, vehicle backup, or a lightweight truck gun. Recommended load: quality 115 to 124 grams defense hollow points from a trusted brand for reliable expansion. Holster notes: look for a molded IWB that cups the trigger guard well. A slight cant helps concealment. Pros: great value, optics ready, light and ergonomic. Cons: shorter sight radius, smaller grip for big hands, consider extended mags. Training tip: because micro-compacts have snappy recoil, spend sessions doing controlled pairs to build follow-up speed without overpulling. Glock 43 XMOS, the reliable everyman with an optic option. The 43 XMOS is Glock's answer to the "I want compact capacity without nonsense" crowd. It gives you a slim profile, but a three-finger grip that's surprisingly comfortable, and the MOS plate makes adding a red dot straightforward. This gun is popular not because it's flashy, it's popular because it's dependable, easy to service, and fits a massive aftermarket. What it's best for: comfortable deep concealment with true reliability, pocket hypo concealment depending on clothing. Recommended load: 124 grains plus P hollow points if your platform tolerates them, otherwise 124 grains standard hollow points. Holster notes: appendix or strong side IWB with optic cut compatibility. Mag carriers should be able to accept G19 mags if you go extended. Pros: legendary reliability, easy red dot mounting, simple maintenance. Cons: not the lightest trigger in the world, microframe limits accessory options. Training tip: practice drawing from concealment with the optic visible. It changes sight acquisition slightly compared to irons. CZ P-10C, shootability meets thoughtful design. CZ's P10C sits in the sweet spot, full-size performance in a compact footprint. The grip geometry is a standout. It points naturally, and the trigger is surprisingly good for a stock striker-fired gun. It appeals to people who want a combat-capable pistol that's still pleasant for long-range sessions. What it's best for: all-around shooter for range, carry, or even duty use when configured. Recommended load: 124 to 147 grain hollow points depending on local carry doctrine. Range with 115 grain FMJ for practice. Holster notes: medium-width Kydex or smooth leather. If you're using optics, get the slide milled or buy the optic-ready variant. Pros: great ergonomics, quality out-of-box trigger, ambidextrous controls. Cons: aftermarket is growing but not as extensive as Glock's. Heavier than tiny compacts. Training tip: do high-round sessions to take advantage of the pistol's comfortable ergonomics. It's less punishing to train with. Canik TP9 Elite SC, value that feels premium. Canik has a knack for stuffing value into a package. The TP9 Elite SC includes many things others sell as extras: match-grade barrel, aluminum trigger, and even red dot plates. It shoots and handles like a more expensive gun, and the price point is shockingly accessible. What it's best for: shooters who want competition-like handling in a carry-sized gun without breaking the bank. Recommended load: 115 to 124 grams hollow points for carry. Match or plated rounds for practice. Holster notes: Canik often ships with holster-ready options, but if not, a decent IWB with good retention is key. Pros: excellent trigger feel for the price. Optics ready, often comes with extras. Cons. Long-term parts/support varies regionally. Some users prefer brand familiarity of legacy manufacturers. Training tip. Because it's tuned, use draw and engage drills to exploit short reset and quick follow-ups. Smith & Wesson M&P9 Shield Plus. Familiar, smaller, still deadly. The Shield Plus is the answer many folks wanted, a slim profile with better capacity than older single stacks. It doesn't scream tactical. It's subtle, approachable, and a solid performer. Shield Plus owners tend to be daily carriers who value comfort and reliability. What it's best for: daily carry for conservative wardrobes, great for new shooters who want simplicity. Recommended load: dependable hollow points in the 115 to 124 grain range. Pick ammo that feeds cleanly in your specific copy. Holster notes: soft loops or thin hybrid IWB make it disappear. Consider a mag carrier that nests flush for concealment. Pros: comfortable grip, user-friendly controls, available optics-ready versions. Cons: smaller grip for large hands, aftermarket can be thin compared to Glock. Training tip: practice reloads and transitions. The Shield's compactness means efficient reload skills are worth their weight in gold. Springfield Hellcat Pro Comp OSP. Micro-compact that behaves like a larger gun. Springfield took their compact bestseller and made it more controllable. The built-in comp cuts felt recoil and keeps muzzle flip down, making it more fun and effective for rapid strings. That slim profile that still manages to feel like a bigger gun is a huge reason it sells. What it's best for: those who want a concealable gun that's easy to shoot quickly, carry, or truck gun that does double duty at the range. Recommended load: 115 to 124 grams hollow points. For practice, 115 grams FMJ is economical. Holster notes: because of the comp cut, look for holsters specifically designed for the model. Not all Hellcat holsters fit Pro Comp variants. Pros: reduced muzzle flip, optics ready, excellent in small gear scenarios. Cons: ports can increase muzzle blast and flash. Holster compatibility needs checking. Training tip: do rapid fire drills and focus on sight recovery. You'll appreciate the Pro Comp in follow-up speed drills. Glock 19 Gen 5, the Swiss Army knife of pistols. If pistols had an MVP award, the Glock 19 would get a lot of votes. It's dependable, easy to maintain, and the aftermarket is huge. The Gen 5 changes tightened up ergonomics and made it more ambidextrous. For many owners, one Glock does nearly everything they need. What it's best for: versatile do-it-all pistol. Carry, home defense, duty, and even competition. Recommended load: 124 to 147 grain defensive hollow points. Plenty of match options for range work. Holster notes: near universal holster support makes life easy. Choose a holster that matches your carry style: IWB, OWB, pancake, etc. Pros: legendary reliability, massive aftermarket, simple takedown. Cons: lots of options can lead to over-customization. Basic Gen 5 trigger isn't a performance trigger out of the box. Training tip: run endurance and malfunction drills. The true value here is in practice consistency, not tinkering. SIG P365 XMacro. Pocket rocket that packs a punch. SIG kept iterating on the P365 concept until they basically built a compact full handgun that still conceals like a small package. The XMacro's compensating features and full hand grip mean you get great control for fast strings, and the 17+ capacity feels like cheating in a micro. What it's best for: those who want maximum capacity and controllability in a small footprint, ideal for deep concealment with performance. Recommended load: quality hollow points in 124 to 147 grams depending on your carry philosophy. Holster notes: asymmetric IWB or appendix carry works well. Be mindful of optic footprint and holster window alignment. Pros: great ergonomics, impressive capacity for size, efficient recoil control. Cons: pricier than some options. Comp cut increases muzzle blast. Training tip: practice with your carry load. The XMacro rewards fast, accurate follow-ups, but you need to be used to the recoil impulse. FN509 Tactical, overbuilt for users who demand durability. The FN509 Tactical is built like it means business. Threaded barrel, optics-ready slide, rugged coatings, and magazines that push capacity into rifle-level territory. It's popular with folks who want service-grade durability and compatibility with suppressors and serious accessories. What it's best for: duty or range users who want a robust, suppression-ready platform that can take heavy use. Recommended load: subsonic 147 grains for suppressed shooting, 124 grains for general carry. Holster notes: suppressed capable setups require longer holsters and often different retention geometry. Plan accordingly. Pros: rugged build, high-capacity options, excellent for suppression and heavy training. Cons: bulkier to carry concealed, more of an "I'll carry in a dedicated setup" gun. Training tip: if using suppression, practice with actual suppressed fire. Point of impact and recoil characteristics change. Putting the pieces together: how to choose and what to prioritize. We're seeing buyers chase the same set of traits across brands. Optics-ready slides, manageable recoil, either by design or with compensators, usable capacity in small packages, and ergonomics that actually make shooting pleasant. That tells you what matters: a gun that's easy to shoot accurately under stress and easy to conceal or deploy depending on your role. Quick rules of thumb: decide the role first, carry, truck, range, or duty, and pick the gun that's optimized for that role. Don't buy features you won't use. You'll pay for them in money and training time. Train with your carry load. That matters more than a spec sheet. Match holsters and accessories to the specific model variant. Comp ports, optics cuts, threaded barrels need dedicated gear. Buy spare magazines and practice reloads. Capacity is useful only if you can use it under stress. One last practical checklist before you walk into a shop. Try the grip in your hand, not just once, but with a firm purchase like you're about to send rounds down range. Dry fire it if possible, with the shop's permission, to feel the trigger. Confirm your carry clothing and holster combination magically hides the profile. If it doesn't, the best gun becomes a problem. Check ammo compatibility by testing with your chosen defensive rounds. Some pistols like specific brands more than others. That's the breakdown: 10 pistols, 10 reasons they're selling out, and how to think about fitting one into your life. Which of these have you handled or carried? Tell me what's moving at your local shop and why. If you want, I'll cut up this script into separate deep dive videos, extra range footage, reload drills, and comparison groups. Micro compacts versus comped micros, duty versus compact. Tell me which pairings you want to see. If you learned something, smash that like button, subscribe for more hands-on gear talk, and ring the bell so you don't miss the follow-ups. Stay safe, train smart, and I'll catch you on the next one.